For the Planning Commission. Everyone. I will call to order the August 18th, 2022 Plan Commission meeting. Brandy, would you call the roll, please?
Yes. Dolly.
Here.
Spire.
Here.
Hanson.
Here.
Kays.
Here.
Culhane.
Present.
And Spire, Oletsky, Dargis Johnson, and Ford are absent. We do have a quorum, and there needs to be 3 yeses for a approved item.
Spire's here still. You said he was absent, right?
Oh, sorry, I just read your name tag.
He
Bill,
was online.
Okay.
Bill is with us telephonically. Thank you. Number 3 is invitation for
Oh,
public.
Brink instead, sorry.
Yes, Brink is gone. Number 3, invitation for public comment participant submittal. Does anybody have anything they want to say that isn't on the regular agenda? If so, please sign up and we will get to it at the end of the agenda. Number 4, approval of the agenda. Do I have a motion, please?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Motion by Hanson, second by Kays for approval of the agenda. Roll call. Brandy?
Yes, Culhane.
Yes.
Kays.
Here.
Hanson.
Yes.
Spire.
Yes.
And Dolly.
Yes.
Motion passes unanimously. Number 5 is approval of the minutes from the August 4th meeting of the Plan Commission. Do I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Kays, second by Hanson. Roll call. Brandy?
Culhane.
Yes.
Kays.
Yes.
Hanson.
Yes.
Spire.
Yes.
Dolly.
Yes.
Motion passes unanimously. Thank you. Number 6 is the regular agenda. Commission consideration of resolution number 2022-32, the plat of Lot 1 and Outlot A of Block 5 of Harmony Hill, 3rd Edition.
All right, thank you, Liam. So this is a plat of a phase 2 of the Harmony Hill subdivision. It is only platting 2 lots, and it is also extending Challenger Way to 20th Avenue Southwest. Currently, Challenger Way extends to about this point here. If you can see that on the screen with my mouse. So they will extend that to have through access from Highway 81 to 20th Avenue Southwest. And then these lots are also the first reading of the rezone. Currently, this area is A1 agricultural district because that's as they're annexed and zoned, and then as they're subdivided, we rezone them to be in conformance with the concept plan that was approved on July 7th. And so now the second reading of the rezone to R3 multifamily residential will be on the August 22nd City Council meeting, which is next Monday. And that's also when this plat would be heard by City Council. And we have the development agreement attached with the plat that outlines what the required infrastructure improvements are. And the lots are conforming R3 lots. So, and also, like I said, conforms to the concept plan. So I will stand by for any questions with that.
Thank you, Brandy. Just procedurally, I'm going to ask for a motion and a second, and then we will discuss, and then vote after the discussion.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Kays, second by Hanson. Further discussion on the plat. There is no public hearing, by the way, because it is a plat for those out there in the interwebs.
So from the way they have the concept plan laid out and the proposed plat, it's a little bit different. Mm-hmm. No big deal though, right?
No, and we actually, they were able to have frontage for all of these lots. So it does not, it's actually better if they're reducing the number of lots than increasing the density, so.
Brandy, can you pull up what is currently platted?
Yes.
What we've platted? I just didn't remember. I know we've done, this is the second or third time you said that this has come up for us?
Yeah, so we have this is the 3rd edition, but then we have, well, let's see if we do, the zoning should be on there. I've been working with Ryan. There we go. So the areas that are shown in the zoning are what are platted today. And then, so then we will extend and include these 3 lots that are shown on here will be R3. And then they'll be platted. But the rest, all of this colored area has been platted with the Harmony Hills second edition.
Perfect. And what are we doing in terms of zoning when these come in? Or then when we plat them?
R3 is what they're proposed.
Yep.
That's what okay.
And that was heard, Plan Commission heard that one on July 7th when we heard because they amended the concept plan. And then we also had the rezoning that was in conformance with the concept plan for these 3 lots then to be the R3. And you can see here, I'll pull up on the agenda that was the proposed zoning right there.
And that happens, does that take effect basically immediately upon the approval of the plat then? Is that how that works?
So the plat so we'll approve the rezone at council first, and then we will approve the plat. The plat is effective immediately. The rezone has a 20-day appeal period, so it won't be effective, but it'll be approved.
Understood. Thanks, Brandy.
Is there a life on the temporary turnarounds? I mean, how does that usually work?
So we have those outlined in the development agreements that they can just be gravelled to meet the radius requirements because they are temporary, and they'll be sufficient even if. And really, on where these plats, what they're showing on the plat with the turnaround, honestly, it's not extending anywhere either, but they're including that. Okay. So it's more so when we are seeing a portion of the street. Usually you'll see somebody plat, when you're building a street, you usually see lots platted on both sides of it so that you're able to recover for the cost. And then so you always end up with a little bit of a longer segment where then the turnaround is more necessary because somebody might turn in there. Mm-hmm. This scenario, really, I don't foresee anyone turning in there. But they can be gravelled because the idea would be that they will continue to extend because that's what the concept plan shows.
Thank you, Brandy. Any other questions for Brandy before we roll call?
I guess I have a question that Bert's still here. Everything's good from the utility standpoint as far as water, sewer, electrical, gas?
So for thank you. For the gas and the electric, no issues. The water, however, there is a small issue. Originally, when this was all master planned out, they were going to be developing some of those residential areas before they went to the front. Well, they've changed those plans, which is fine. I get that. What that does, though, is the new water main we're running right now is coming off what we call our high side. So when you get down to 20th Avenue, there's about 90 pounds in it. Well, when you get up the hill, you're up to 60, which is good.
Show them with the mouse.
Sure. So right now where that mouse is, this is where the main's going up to here and then to there. So they'll have 60, 70, 80 pounds in that. This was supposed to run around and come back, and then we were going to tie into here, and then somewhere we were going to disconnect it, maybe with, excuse me, with the valve, because the main that's down here on 20th is our low pressure side. That's currently at 60. So now that's how we're going to have to run this. We're going to come up Challenger Way this way, up to those lots. You start to go uphill. So we're estimating through our modeling, the ground level of that apartment right where my mouse is about 45 pounds, give or take. And this is a 3-story building, so you lose half a pound per foot that you go up. So the top of this building is going to be closer to that 25-pound range. Nothing different, though, than what the monastery was for years. That's how they were served, and they're actually a little higher. What they did is they put in booster pumps for their sprinkler system, and they probably had to put the piping in a little bit bigger to make up for the lack of pressure and volume. So that has been communicated to Harmony Hill about that. In fact, there was a letter that we had to write to the potential developer here that I sent to Brandy, and I said that also, that this is what you're going to have. And we're fine with that, but just as long as they're aware of it. And then as time goes on, when this gets developed and we do run this main around, there's a good chance we'll probably just hook it in. Now, that might give them some issues at that point because everything's designed, it's more pressure. We'll cross that bridge then. Don't have to. We can leave it, whatever. But we would have that option whenever they were able to do that development. It'd be 1, 2, 5, 10 years. I don't know. That's up to them.
Thank you. That's very insightful.
Thanks, Bert.
Any other questions, comments, concerns? Hearing none, Brandy, would you call the roll? We have a motion and a second.
Yes, Spire.
Yes.
Dolly?
Yes.
Kays?
Yes.
Hanson?
Yes.
Culhane?
Yes, motion passes unanimously. Item 7 is open public comment. This is your last chance, Mr. Campbell. Are you sure you don't have anything to say? No words of wisdom for us. Thank you. All right, number 8, new business.
None that I have.
9, old business.
Nope.
Any need for an executive session?
No.
Then we are adjourned. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful